What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back to another episode of What's Up. I'm your boy Isaac Fletcher. You can call me Fletcher. You can find me at If Inc. That's IF_INC. What's up, everybody? One more clap. One more clap. Well, I hope y'all week was fantabulous. I hope it was fantastic. I hope it was extraordinarily good. Mine was pretty dope. Mine was pretty dope. Let's make sure everybody's in this piece. Let's make sure everybody's in here. Just if my media phone wants to act right, let's go. Let's go to Facebook. Let's see if we rolling on Facebook right now. As of right now, I can't tell. I cannot tell. We good. We're good. We're good. Who was up in here? Let me know. Give me a. Hey, y'all go. Y'all hear it? We good. We good. We good. We got good sound and everything. Yeah, that's a good day. It's a good day. It's a good day. Stuff has been popping off all week. Let's see what happened this week. So Fletcher rant for this week. It's not gonna be so much of a rant. It's gonna be just like an observation. So what did I do this week? On Tuesdays, I like going to the movies. So this week, I went to check out, what was the name of that movie I went to check out? Smashing Machines, right? Yeah, I think that's what it's called. The Rock movie, Smashing Machines. And so what I wanted to do, I wanted to give Rock a fighting chance. I dog him so much in his movies because I don't think he takes it serious enough. I don't think he really puts his best foot forward when it comes to acting. I really don't. I feel like he falls back on his wrestling name, so therefore he can just afford to be The Rock on the screen and not an actor. But this as you look at his other roles, Fast and the Furious, we got Hobbs and Shaw, we got Black Adam, where he's pretty much just this brute, as you say, just a big character. This role, he actually decided he was going to be an actor. And I said, you know what? For all the crap I give him for being an entertainer, saying he's an actor and not really putting forth his best effort to be an actor, I'm going to give him his fair shot at this movie, and I'm going to go watch it. And I wanted to make sure I watched it when it was still in the theaters, opposed to streaming it, because if he put the work in, I want him to get the recognition for it on the screen. So I went, and I will say this for The Rock, he gets an A for effort. I will give him an A for effort. He definitely needs some work as an actor. He definitely needs some work as an actor, but I commend him for trying, because he could have just did the entire I'm just The Rock and I'm gonna just play this role as The Rock. No, he actually wanted to devote some time to learning how to be an actual actor. He was across from Emily Blunt, and I'm gonna just say Emily outacted him definitely, because she's a legit actor. He's an entertainer. With that being said, man, I wish I would have grabbed my chapstick. It's right over there, and my lips are definitely chapped right now. Oh, I wish I'd have grabbed that chapstick. I'm probably gonna end up grabbing a chapstick. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, because I can't just keep doing the LL Cool J thing. It's just not gonna, me licking these lips for an hour and a half. I'm just not gonna be able to do that. It's not gonna really work. It's not gonna work. It's not really working for me. But anyway, as I was saying, I see where he did his thing. But I'm gonna tell y'all this: The Rock, he better do like Dave Bautista and shed some of that weight. He is entirely too big. He got bigger for this role. He got bigger to play Kerr. Kerr is like 6'1", 250, 260, right? The Rock is already 6'5", 260. The Rock got bigger to play this role. When you first see him, he looks like he's in a bodysuit. I was like, whoa, he is too big. And he can't even move. He was walking super stiff. He couldn't throw a punch. I understand he wanted to be like, oh, I gotta look this certain way. But man, he definitely needs to cut back on the muscle mass. if you want to be a serious actor, um, just look like following the steps of Batista. Just shed some muscle, man. I'm not saying you got to be extreme. You got to drop down to 200 pounds. You ain't got to drop down to like no. Just be a functional weight. Be functional so people can take you serious. Because in the acting world, once you get a certain size, you become the dumb guy on screen. Case in point, Drax. That's why Dave Bautista lost all that weight because he was like, I'm not a dumb guy. I don't want to be a dumb jock. Like, look how they treat John Cena. John Cena is pretty much the laughing. He'll get roles, but they laugh at him, not with him. And John Cena can act. So I think the second John Cena drops a little bit more weight, they won't typecast him as a dumb jock. Like Peacemaker is supposed to be stupid. Like, so I think once The Rock really drops a little bit more, like right now, I think now since he lost some more weight, he may be cool. So I think we'll just go from there. Like The Rock needs to lose some muscle mass and then just actually get into a good acting class, or where he can get permission to be free on screen. Because it's some scenes in there where The Rock is too scared to break things. You can tell he is too scared that as big as he is, he's gonna break the set. Break the set, bro. You got money. You be all right. So the problem with The Rock of this one, The Rock, if this was an indie film, if this movie was legitimately an indie film, he would have been great because you could do a few of those indie films and then you could branch out into a big screen, like a bigger audience. The problem is The Rock is The Rock. So it's no longer, you can treat it like it's an indie film, but it's The Rock. So it's going to be big no matter what. So The Rock needs to go ahead and, like, this is a great starting point for him being a serious actor. Do some stage stuff and then come back and hit us with some legit acting. And I think The Rock will really he'll really find some success as an actor, not just as a The Rock actor. So yeah, check it out though. It's worth checking out to see how The Rock is trying to grow. But I did catch myself in probably like 30 minutes into the movie. So I looked at my clock and was like, why did they make this movie? Why did they make this movie? I think it was he was trying to go some routes with it. But the storytelling fell short. It wasn't how you watched 42 or how you watched if you watched Malcolm X. How it's a journey they go through. They take you from the beginning, the middle, to the end. This one kind of just like plopped you into this span of events. It's kind of just like But again, I say The Rock, he'll hopefully he learns from this and does better because they say this was his biggest flop, but it still was better than Black Adam. Definitely was. All right, y'all know what we do over here. You know, we do What's Up. We give them the popping news for the week for entertainment, sports, and politics. And I like to always start off with politics because, boy, it's always some drama in politics. So this week, what is up with the politics in the United States of America? And they tend to bleed over to other parts of the world. But as of right now, let's go ahead and go to our notes and scroll on up to politics because, boy, oh boy, this week in politics, the biggest thing, if you listen to the Bondi chick, she said the main focus of the president is the ballroom. Yes, the $300 million ballroom that President Trump, President Clump, President Take a Dump is doing to the White House. Look. He said, it will not affect the White House, my modifications won't do anything to the White House. And yet he tore down the entire East Wing. $300 million. First he said, I will pay for everything. Then it was private donors will pay for everything because they're trying to say that you won't pay for it, but we'll see. So, some of those private donors who is a lot of tech giants, a lot of defense contract moguls. So who will you say? Google was there. Google was there. Let's see. I'm at the wrong. No. So Google was there. So a lot of where is it at? Let's just click this one. So yeah, we got I'll be having so many tabs open. That's the wrong tab. All right. So anyway, $300 million. Google was there. A lot of tech giants. I think that I don't know. I don't quote me and say that Meta was there, but I believe Meta was there. It was a lot of brown nosing, a lot of hobnobbing, a lot of greasing of palms. So to pay for this $300 million East Wing renovation that apparently the speaker of the clown house, Mike Johnson, said it's for everyone. So when am I going to be able to book the ballroom at the White House to use? Because we can do a live episode of what's up there. I think if it's the public's house, it's the public's ballroom. Let's all be there publicly. I'm all for it. Because why not? Because there's so many things that could be that $300 million could be spent on, because there is a shutdown right now. There is a deficit right now. There's a lot of things that money could be going to, but nope. The president's main focus and priority is the ballroom. Thank you. I appreciate you so much, Donald Trump. You are the epitome of what is on the bottom of someone's shoe. The scum between someone's toes. Love alfalfa. I just want to say Trump is an excellent he is an excellent example of what I don't want people to be. That's what I want to say about that one. So yeah, we got that. Oh, Trump is he just does so many, and it's just beautiful to see how many people will stand up and lie for that man. It's great. It's great to see. Let's see. We got still the group chats that made its way into the ether, the interwebs, the knowledge of our frontal lobes that popped off last week are still popping off, residuals of effects of hatred and Nazism, and calling black folk like me watermelon people. I don't even eat watermelon like that in public because I don't want people to judge me because watermelon is delicious or if it's not delicious. I'm not going to give y'all the satisfaction of saying it is, but hey, watermelon's good. It is good. I'm just good. Watermelon's good. White folk eat watermelon too. Duh, that's why I be in the store, like chopped up. Because I'm going to just buy the whole watermelon. It's cheaper that way. But apparently black folk are watermelon people. And heads have been rolling because of the Nazis talk, the Nazi and hatred talk. Some people have stepped down from their posts of, let's see, a nominee withdrew after admitting he has a Nazi streak. What is a Nazi streak, y'all? I don't even know what a Nazi streak. A Nazi streak must be the same thing you find in your drawers. Your drawers, like a streak mark, a boo-boo stain. That's what a Nazi streak is. He admitted he has boo-boo stains in his drawers because he probably is the boo-boo stain. The Nazi streak is apparently not a recommended qualifier for public office. I do agree with that one. I don't think I could put that on a resume of being, what's a quality you have? You know, I'm a great person, humanitarian, and a Nazi streak. A hint, a taste, a little skosh of Nazism. Yeah, I don't even know how you came up with that phrase, buddy. Yeah. That's So the moral of the story is, if you tend to make threats about humans and racial slurs and anti human rights, and you want to kill people, you probably should not make it on a public forum, or not say it at all. I'm just throwing things out here. Maybe to catch, maybe I'm just throwing things in the wind here. Maybe we should just try to be civil and keep our hatred thoughts to ourselves. That's all I'm saying here. So the government has been shut down for 24 days and counting. This is the second longest shutdown, only to be second to Donald Trump's first shutdown. We are 10 days shy, and boy, it does not look like it's coming to a close anytime soon. Federal workers are either unpaid or locked out completely. Congress, by the way, is on autopilot. They are still getting paid. This reminds me of like a whack reality TV show. I don't. It just seems kind of like it's a mix of reality TV show and video game and just war crimes. All of these things. Even if you think about it, video games. How Trump is bombing Venezuela like it's going out of style. They are shooting them boats out the water. They are shooting those boats like this is battlefield. You sunk my battleship, Oompa Loompa Man. Oh, and boy, are they proud of it. They like practicing in war games. We don't really want the war, but we're gonna see how it feels to go to war. I don't know what the process of that is. Oh, speaking of that, but they're in the good news. Trump said someone has donated $130 million, and all of that would go to the army, to the military. When asked who the donor was, he says, "I would like to tell you, but he's a real patriot, and I won't tell. I won't say that. I would like to tell you." With that being said, the guy sounds made up to me. I don't know. That's the same guy who I don't know. That guy sounds fictitious. But hey, hopefully someone did donate some money to the military for them to get paid, because I want the military to get paid, because just like I want flight attendants to get paid and TSA workers to get paid and all of them get paid, especially since next week I'm flying. I'm going home to see my mama for her birthday. So yes, I want them to get paid. Pay them, please, because I don't want my flight delayed and or canceled. I don't. I really don't. So if you check that, did I save that speech? Let's see. Twitter is a great place to find the garbage that is spewed by some of these people. Speaker of the Flouse, Mike Johnson. What's that other clown name? Let's see what pops up here.
Throw it back, pick it up, turn around, make that ass shake, then take that ass shake.
It's a raccoon. Oh, this is TikTok. That's why. They ain't Twitter. I'm like, that don't even seem right. Listen to this goofy. Stephen Miller, because it's a PH in there. Stephen.
This country was going to die without you. This country was going to actually die without you. That's what we were facing in 2024. We've been invaded for 4 years. Our communities were sinking. Our public safety had gone to zero. Cartels were running entire communities. Sex trafficking, child trafficking, labor trafficking was out of control. Overdoses were out of control. The cartels were claiming more and more territory. City services were buckling. This was a country on the verge of dying. And you alone saved it. And when you...
Dude, remove it. Remove. I don't even know how you had room to speak with all of his Johnson down your throat. Mr. President, the country was literally dying until you magically inserted your penile into my throat. Just goggling, just eating it up, just eating it. And Trump is over there. Look, Mr. Miller, you are the grandioso image of not manliness, no manhood at all. This is just definitely we're so much more harder than you. That's what that guy's. I know you got beat up as a kid. You got beat up as an adult too. Oh man, that dude's a clown. That dude's a clown. He's a clown. Man, you know he be massaging. Mr. President, is that good? Is that how you like those? I can do softer if you need me to. I'll go grab my mittens. Like that guy's a clown. But you know what? Gavin Newsom makes it so. Listen, I am very proud of Gavin Newsom and Pritzker from Illinois. JB and Gavin, they all just do great jobs of irritating the entire F out of the the Republicans that are down at that White House. Boy, y'all make them so mad. Gavin Newsom just said on my website you can go buy knee pads. I'm sending these clowns some knee pads because y'all are bending the knee. He didn't say knee pad for bending the knee, because bending the knee you need one knee pad. He's sending two knee pads because they're on their knees doing something. Some activity is being done while they're on their knees. Gobble, 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 gobble. Yeah, clowns. There's some clowns. They are clowns. This chick, Levitt, that's the chick. They just really, I really get laughter out of this. Let's see. Oh, here it is. This is what I'm actually trying to show y'all.
For 100, there's a shortfall I contributed. And today he sent us a check for $130 million.
You share who that is?
I would love to tell you he doesn't really want the recognition, if you want to know the truth, but he gave us a check for $130 million.
And that's going to go to
which was sort of a shortfall, yeah. And that's going to go to the military, yeah.
So we know it wasn't Trump who did that, because Trump definitely will never miss an opportunity to pump his own head up. So if it's, I gave the guys at the military $130 million. It sounds like he was like $130 million. It sounded so just theatrical, so theatrical. But somebody donated $130 million. Clap that up. If they get it, I will be happy. That's all I'm saying about that. Back to my notes. So we got that. Why does it keep going down to the NFL? We ain't even there yet, guys. There's one thing I wanted to say. Let's see. Oh yeah. So the No Kings protest that swept the country, not even the country, swept the globe last weekend. Millions took to the streets across America, pushing back against what they see as a creeping authoritarianism under Trump. No Kings was the rally cry. But the overgrown Oompa Loompa didn't like that at all. So he reposted an AI post of him flying a jet in a crown, dumping fecal matter on protesters. That implies Trump is smart enough to fly a plane. I'm just saying, that's what that implies. I don't even know. He couldn't even fit in a cockpit to fly the jet, let alone fly the jet. But if you ask him, he's the best. He's in the best shape. He has less body fat than me. He is 6'4", 230 pounds, 4% body fat. In fact, this year he may be 3% body fat. Way to go, Trump. You are the prime example of what a man should look like. Orange and round. Like a peach. or a VeggieTales character. So how about this one? Allegations Trump schemes to divert $230 million in taxpayer funds. How about not just ask the guy who gave $130 to give another $230? So here we go. So what is that about? House Democrats accused Trump of concocting a plan to redirect $230 million in taxpayer dollars for his own use, because when ruling, you might as well skip modesty, go for the big number. Let's go to the Guardian and see what they said about that entirely. Let's see. To pilfer, they say pilfer. That's a good word. The illegal scheme to pilfer $230 million in taxpayer money. Lawmakers say Trump as president would decide whether Lawmakers say Trump as president would decide whether Trump as claimant be paid for investigations into Trump as defendant. What the freak? You know it's bad. I can read. You know it's bad when I got a double take because I just don't get it. Like, man, oh man. Let's see. That is just too. That's golden. Trump wants to wants taxpayers to pay him directly because he deserves it. That's what but that's how he runs his golf course. If you listen to Mark Cuban, he explains it. So Mark Cuban said he bought a golf course, and when you these high city golf courses, you have to have a buy-in or a buy-in to a deposit to get into the golf courses. So he bought a golf course let's say if he bought the golf course for $50 million and it had $100 million in deposit money, he used that other 50 million for his own personal money. And if somebody wants to leave, he'll pay them back, but he uses that money for himself. So it's like free money for him. So I guess he feels like the Democrats should give him, the taxpayers should give him $230 million of their money, because why not? I'm the president. I want your money. I don't want to use the money, the billions that I've scraped and stole from everyone making crypto pump and dump coins. But that's who we dealing with. That's who we dealing with, guys. Any other Trump news? There's so much Trump news. You can always find good Trump news. Always. You don't even got to do too much to find Trump news. Just Google Trump news. Do your due diligence and see if it's true or not. That's all I'm saying. Go back to our notes. We got that. It just wants to talk about the NFL, guys. I have no clue why. We talked about no kings. Talked about allegation $230 million in taxpayer funds he wants us to take. They are putting out election watchers deployed in blue states, not red states, because red states don't cheat. There will be, U.S. Department of Justice announced it will send federal election observers to California and New Jersey after Republican quest, even though both are deep blue states. Why not send them to all states? Send them to the red states to make sure no one cheats in your favorite state. Trump. Check this out. This is a point that you guys want. I talked about this 2 weeks ago. Food stamps running out amid the shutdown. With the government shutdown persisting, about 42 million Americans face potential loss of SNAP benefits, the greatest hunger catastrophe since the Great Depression, warns one expert. They can't. The government can't agree to keep their doors open, yet somehow have time for billion-dollar carriers, international subpoenas, and ballroom upgrades. The hunger crisis. Secretary SideQuest, while story remains. Who controls the ballroom? Who controls the ballroom? That is our main concern, because the Democrats don't want the government open, but we want to dance in a ballroom. Yes. Talked about the holiday threatening travel. I already told you, I'm glad I got my tickets. Again, I feel like this is just definitely this week in politics has definitely been a reality show blended with like a board game. As I said, it would be who sunk my battleship live with our lives in the ballroom in the White House East Wing. Look. So now, if we was to go watch that TV show, The West Wing, it's not even the West Wing anymore. It's the only wing. It's a flightless bird. The White House is now a flightless bird. And I said this, Venezuela, listen, if y'all are in a boat coming from Venezuela, get out the boat. Don't be in the boat. If you are in a boat with any type of package that I'm talking about, clothes, food, just don't be in the boat, because they're gonna blow the boat up. They are going to blow that boat up if you in it or without. If you out it, don't even be in the boat coming from Venezuela, because they are going to blow you up. Don't do it. They're gonna shoot a missile over there and tear the boat up. So don't listen. PSA: don't get in any boats from Venezuela, or don't get in the boat going to it. They still gonna blast you out the water. I'm just telling you that. Do with that information as you will. All right, let's go over to sports. It's a lot of stuff happening in sports right now. We're gonna kick it off with NBA. A huge illegal sports gambling operation has been discovered. By who? By Kash Patel, the leader of the FBI, has finally did something. He did his job opposed to doing Trump's bidding. I guess. Look. He did his actual job. He was doing what the FBI is supposed to do. Stop crime, not made up crimes. This whole thing has ties to the mob, and crime families. So what is it? Chauncey Billups, the head coach of Portland Trailblazer, and current player Terry Rozier, I don't know how you say his last name, of the Miami Heat, and former coach / player Damon Jones are among 30 individuals indicted in an illegal gambling scheme tied to the NBA. Why does it matter? Betting in sports intersects in big ways now. They're Pat McAfee's huge payday. Literally, his journalism payday came from not SeatGeeks, not which one is he, guys? Oh man, I just had it. But anyway, a sports betting platform paid him like $250+ million. Man, he got paid from that, and he still gets on. He still has complete ownership of his show. So you can bet. Sports betting is a big deal right now, and it's not going anywhere anytime soon. It's here to stay, guys. Just like Vegas is, sports betting is here. Oh, it's mobile betting, so it's here, guys. It's here to stay. And Vegas does not want to lose out on any money. So if y'all are taking anything from Vegas, look, the house always got to win. If y'all are taking any money from Vegas, that's when they have a problem. So you can have a sports night, a gambling night at your crib, but when you start doing stuff that's going to affect the house, yeah, Vegas, and they're not gonna really have a good time with that. So what do you mean by that? So if we're gambling and I'm taking a cut, so if I'm taking a cut, that's the problem. If we all just have a friendly game and we playing in here, and don't quote me on this because I don't gamble. So, but if it's like legitly stuff where you take your little 2 pennies, I take my 2 pennies, that's cool. The feds ain't gonna kick your door in for that. They're not gonna kick your door down for that. But when millions start taking place and y'all doing illegal activities, y'all taking and the house is taking a cut from it, and everybody getting paid by scheming off folks, that's when the feds gonna come. They gonna come a knocking. I'm just saying, they gonna come knocking on your door like Mormons. You may not want that. Jehovah's Witnesses. And listen, are you prepared for Jehovah's return? It's not what they're going to be saying when they knock on that door. I'm just telling y'all right now. So get your act together. Here we go. So what type of, they were using advanced technology in this illegal gambling scheme. They were using X-ray poker tables, modified shuffling machines, contact lenses, and sunglasses to see which card had black and white, which card had invisible ink or whatever on it. They had poker chip trays analyzer. They had an X-ray poker table. Y'all hear what I'm saying? They had a poker table that can see what you had on your card, like when it was faced. They had all type of technology. This thing was huge. I'm talking about like ginormous big. Like, these tables allow individuals to read the values of the face-down cards, providing an unfair advantage during games. Modified shuffling machines. These machines were altered to ensure specific outcomes, manipulating the game's fairness. Contact lenses and sunglasses, specifically designed eyewear, enabled wearers to detect infrared markings on cards, aiding in identifying card values, and poker chip tray analyzers. These devices, equipped with hidden cameras, could read face-down cards by analyzing the chips on the table. These technologies were used to deceive unsuspecting players, leading to illicit gains amounting to millions of dollars. One person said they lost $1.7 million in their own pockets. Out their own pockets, they individually lost $1.7 million. The scandal has raised serious concerns about the integrity of the NBA. Not even just the NBA, guys. Now it's going to be sports wide, because we know this for a fact. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. If they doing it in the NBA, you know for a fact they doing it in the NBA, the NFL, the MLB, the NHL. They doing it at your kids' Pop Warner game. They gonna do it at T-ball, T-wee, T-wing, Everything. They betting on everything. And if they can do it illegally and get away with it, they will. So it's not just the NBA people, it's everywhere you go. Here we go. So like I was saying, significant NBA raised concerns the integrity of the NBA, especially with the increasing prevalence of sports betting. The league has placed implicated individuals on leave and is cooperating with the federal authorities to address the issue. This incident underscores the need for stringent regulations and oversight in the sports betting industry to prevent such abuse. As investigations continue, the NBA faces significant challenge in restoring public trust and ensuring the integrity of the game. I got my water this week because we're doing a lot of talking. And there's a lot of cameras in here making it hot. So yes, like I said, it's not just the NBA guys. Y'all betting everywhere. Everybody's betting. They already think the NFL is rigged. Boy, they say that Tom Brady, Goodell couldn't have Tom Brady losing too much because that's gonna mess up the money in Vegas. So yeah. And that one guy from 2023 who rigged his plan, he played for like 23 minutes and then he sat out for the last little bit. He stopped playing because he's like, I got a foot injury, and made, I think he made like $500,000. He made some type of insignificant amount of money that day. His annual paycheck from the league was like $20+ million, and you're betting on chump change. Why are you betting off chump change? Because why? Betting is addictive. That's why people they want that. They want you to be addicted to betting. It's a lot of things. I'd rather be addicted to a lot of other things than betting and drugs. Buy Funko Pops. Buy music equipment. These are things I like to buy. Buy those type of things. But betting, I'm good on that. Buy stock. If you want to buy, if you want to bet and just gotta have it, just buy stocks. Excuse me. Listen, you can buy all the stocks you want, and you get the same endorphins for betting. And if you win, if you hit big. If you lose big. Just look. If you really want to bet, if you just that addicted to betting, go buy some stocks and you will be all right. And in the end, you actually win, even if you're losing. Hold. Just hold. That's all I'm saying. That's not financial advice. It's just stay out of jail advice. That's all we got for the NBA. What about the NFL? What you got in the NFL, buddy? Here at the top, let's see. Aaron Rodgers plans to retire as a Packer. The veteran quarterback announced that he intends to end his career with the Green Bay Packers, despite playing this season with the Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't blame him. Aaron Rodgers, you deserve to retire as a Packer. Don't retire as anything else because you did so much work as a Packer. Now you just kind of just floating around the league. But yeah, that's a good move. Why it matters? Big names nearing retirement shift. Attention to legacy, succession, and teams handling aging stars. New York Giants. New York Giants and coach fined for concussion protocol breach. What happened? When was this? 2 weeks ago, if you don't remember. The Giants and head coach Brian Daboll out of Daboll, along with running back Cam Scatterboo, were fined a total of $315,000 for interfering with a medical tent during the labeling of QB Jackson Dart's concussion evaluation. If you remember, you may not remember, both of them went into the tent. I guess you can't go into them tents because you can excuse some things and maybe make a few. Hey, maybe Doc, you don't need to do this. Let them come back out and play. But they fined them $315,000 for that. The question that everybody always asks: where does this money go? You find these people millions and millions of dollars each week. Where does the money go? I can tell you where it went. It was that anonymous donation to the military given to Donald Trump. That's where the money goes, y'all. It goes to the government to build ballrooms and feed the military. I don't know. But $315,000 is that's a lot of schmeckles. Ooh, that's a lot of schmeckles. For a week, that's just 1 week. That's 1 week. You out 315 for 1 week. Dang, that's a lot of schmeckles. Woo. Why does it matter? Player health and safety protocols are under scrutiny. Rule breaks brings reputational, league, and competitive consequences. Let's see that. I don't know if y'all watched the game yesterday. We were supposed to give our midweek sports review and our post-game review, but I was not home and I couldn't get home in time. So the Vikings the Chargers demolished the Vikings yesterday, 37-10. Wentz looked like he was wincing the whole time. Wentz looked weak, y'all. He looked, at one point, they showed him on camera. That boy was soaking in his seat doing this. That boy was defeated. He was defeated. The Chargers defense was all over that boy. They was over him. They were on him like white on rice. They was over him like gravy over smothered pork chops. Like they were on him like stank on crap, like flies on puke. They were on him like white on rice. Carson Wentz didn't even have enough time to like go read his plays. He didn't go through the motion. They was just on. Khalil Mack had a game yesterday. It just shows y'all, Bears got rid of him. He still got smoked. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. Let's see. QB uncertainty for New York Jets. Coach keeps the starter a secret. Coach Aaron Glenn declined to reveal whether Justin Fields or Tyrod Taylor will start Sunday's game. Y'all see, I am getting a phone call from my god brothers and sisters. They see I'm recording right now because they calling on Facebook. Injury alert. Lamar Jackson questionable hamstring ahead of a key matchup. The Ravens quarterback status uncertain for this next game per injury listing. Let's see, trade deadlines that's coming up. Many teams, not just the Giants, many teams have been fined for concussion protocols. Y'all better get out. Look, they're not playing about the CTE, y'all. They're not playing. They're not playing at all. So let's go to our predictions for the week. If it's not gonna open, there we go. Nope, it's not gonna open. It's cold. I left it open here anyway. So let's see who are we playing this week. We got NFL. What are our predictions for the week? So week 8 of 18. We got 18 games this year. 18 weeks of football this year. So we already got the Chargers versus the Vikings. I honestly would have picked the Chargers over the Vikings. I thought the Vikings was doing good. They were, was it 3-3? 4-3. 3-4. They weren't doing bad. So but I think I went with the Chargers anyway. I can't remember what I did. I can't remember. Did I call it? I may have called the Chargers. I'm not sure. We got Bears and the Ravens. Bears gonna win that one. Ravens are sucking. Ravens, y'all sucking right now. I'm just saying, y'all are sucking. If Lamar was playing, I definitely would say the Ravens gonna kill the Bears. But right now, the Bears are having Ravens for dinner. That's all I'm saying. Bills versus Panthers. The Bills should take that. The Bills definitely should take that. Browns versus Patriots. The Patriots are going to have brown streaks all on the bottom of their shoes. They are going to walk into the Browns' home or wherever they're playing, and they are going to demolish the Browns. Unfortunately, hopefully, listen, again, I'm not going to talk about Gabriels like that, but the truth is the truth. The only thing they got going for them is Myles Garrett. That's the only thing the Browns got going for them. That's a big human being, honestly. That's a really big human being. We got Buccaneers and the Saints, Bucks all the way. Even though the Bucks took a loss, I wasn't going to expect that. Listen, I didn't expect the Bucks to lose to the freaking Lions like that last week. What was it? 24-9. The Bucks got demolished. I was sitting there like, oh, are you serious? Did y'all didn't even come to play? The Bucks. Jared Goff was just all over them, boy. It wasn't even funny. It was kind of sad. Real talk. That's week now. So we got the Bucks and the Saints. But honestly, again, I don't know who plays for the Saints right now, y'all. I don't have a clue. I need to look into this one. When is this? The Bucks and Saints Sunday at 1:05. I will still be at church, so I'm still not gonna be able to catch that game. That's the one bad thing about California time, y'all. It's the game started at 10, and they like it's 10 in the morning. I'll be on my way to church. I'll be at church, and then the game started at 1. I still be at church. Dang. I missed 2/3 of the games because I'm in church. When I was at home in Chicago, 12 o'clock. The game started at 12, so I'll be good. I'd be out of church at 12:30. I could catch the second quarter of the first games. I'll be good. But nope, not here. All right, we got Cowboys and the Broncos. I'm gonna just tell y'all right now, Broncos gonna win that one. Broncos gonna win. Who did the Cowboys play last week? Even though the Cowboys demolished the Commanders, 44-22. Oh, they beat them bad. But I don't think they're gonna beat the Broncos. Who did the Broncos play last week? The Broncos beat the Giants. Oh yeah, because the Giants they're supposed to win that, and I wanted them to win that, but the Broncos came back and won. So we got Cowboys. That's gonna be a good game. That's gonna be a good game. Cowboys and the Broncos. That's gonna be a good game. We got Commanders and the Chiefs. Chiefs. Chiefs gonna win. Chiefs gonna win. They are. Dolphins and the Falcons. The Falcons gonna win. The Dolphins suck, y'all. Again, Dolphins suck. Falcons and the Falcons. Dolphins and the Falcons got the Falcons all the way. We got Jets and the Bengals. We got the Bengals, y'all. The Bengals gonna win. The Jets don't know. The Jets don't know their front from their back. They don't know they feet from their face. They chest from their butts. They just don't know what they're doing, y'all. Bengals is gonna win that one because Flacco just got done beating on Aaron Rodgers. And I think he's going to be still doing pretty good, especially against the Jets. We got 49ers and the Texans. I think the 49ers are going to take that one because I just don't believe in the Texans, y'all. I just don't feel like the Texans know what they're doing. The Giants and the Eagles, that will be a game. I don't know who to call that one. I don't know. We got Arm & Hammer, Daxon. We got Dax. What is that? I can't think of that boy's name right now. Arm & Hammer. Jackson Dart. There we go. Thank you. I was mixing them together. And then we got Cam Scaraboo. So we got those two versus we got Jalen Hurts and we got Saquon. That is going to be a game to watch. That is 10 o'clock on Sunday. I'm going to be like in the heart of church. I can't watch that one at all. Darn it. 10 o'clock. We got Giants versus the Eagles. I'm going to call Giants. I'm gonna say Giants. I'm gonna take that one. I'm gonna say the Giants, but it should be a good game. It should be a good game. We got Titans versus the Colts. The Colts are rolling right now. Again, the Titans only got Cam Ward. I'm not doing that bet again. Let's go ahead. We'll go ahead with the Colts, and then we got the Packers versus the Steelers. That's gonna be an interesting game. That is gonna be an interesting game. We got Love versus Rodgers. Steelers versus we got former Packer versus the Packers. Ooh, that's gonna be some money right there. I don't sports bet, I'm just talking about good action, good actions. So let's see, Packers versus Steelers. I'm gonna go with. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go with Rodgers because usually when teams go against their old team, they kind of like demolish. They beat the brakes off of them. I don't know if he's gonna beat the brakes off of them, but I think Rodgers gonna put on the show. So I'm gonna go with the Steelers. And that is all we got. That's a Sunday game, too. That was a Sunday night game. 5:20 here, 7:20 back home. So Packers versus Steelers, I'm watching now, and that's going to be a great game. And that's all we got for NFL. And bloop, 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 bloop. So MLB. The World Series starts today, guys. And it starts in like 10 minutes. No, 20 minutes. Starts after 5. Starts today at 5 something. So y'all got a few. Y'all got some time. Let's see. So the 2025 World Series matchup has been set. The reigning champions, Los Angeles Dodgers, will face the Toronto Blue Jays. Game 1 is scheduled for today, October 24th, in Toronto. So if you guys haven't got your tickets to go to Toronto, hurry up and get them and get there. It's only in Canada. It's right there. Just get your passport, go across the border, and pray they let you back across the border because Canada don't like Trump right now, and Trump is screwing up the world. So that's how that works. And yeah, that's MLB. College football is underway. We rolling. We in week 9 of college football. And let's see, our key top matchups for today is first, let's give you the top 10 AP 25. I'm not giving you the top 25. I'll give you actually, I'm gonna give you the top 17 since that's what on my list. We got going from 17. We got Arizona State, they're 5-2. UCLA is 16 at 5-2. 15 is LSU. They have dropped so far at 5-2. 14 is Texas Tech, 6-1. South Florida is 13 at 6-1. Notre Dame 5-2. They're sitting at 12. Number 11, BYU is 7-0. But that comes with game. That comes with who you play. We got number 10, Texas at 5-2. Number 9, Oklahoma at 6-1. Number 8, Missouri at 6-1. Number 7, Vanderbilt at 6-1. Number 6, Ole Miss at 6-1. Number 5, Georgia Bulldogs at 6-1. Number 4, Alabama at 6-1. I told y'all they will always sit at that little range. At that but before the playoffs really got in, they would, if they dropped, they would always be like, they would only go to about 4, maybe 5, but they would always end up in the playoffs. Number 2, Texas A&M at 7. No, I'm sorry, not 2. Number 3, Texas A&M at 7-0. Number 2, Indiana. Them boys is rolling. That's the highest they've been since that's the highest they've ever had. 7-0. And number 1, rolling from this whole since last year, they keeping it strong. The Ohio State Buckeyes, number 1, 7-0. Y'all would think I went to Ohio. I did not go to Ohio. I just like saying the Ohio State Buckeyes. And don't forget the D, baby. That's how it works. So who are the key matchups for this week? Number 8, Ole Miss is going against number 13, Oklahoma. Number 2, huh? Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's labeled wrong. Just the label got me. Number 3, Texas A&M is at LSU. Wait. They're number 20? Maybe my list is wrong? Why is it saying 2 things right here? Anyway, the Texas is going against LSU. Number 10, Missouri. It's definitely off. Huh. Okay, maybe I got 2 different sources. That's weird. Okay, Missouri is going up against Vanderbilt. Indiana is going up against UCLA. And yeah, I got 2 different. It's 2 different rankings here. And South Florida is going against Memphis. Now I actually got to see what the actual top 10 is because we have 2 different rankings here. I'm sorry for that. I thought it was from the same source, but apparently it is not. Let's see. There we go. AP top 25 college football rankings. Let's make sure I'm right here. Oh, no, it's not right. I'm sorry. I sent y'all off. I sent you guys off. I'm sorry. Let's go from 10 because we're not going to. No, yeah, I definitely sent y'all off. I sent y'all off bad. So we'll go 17 since I did that. 17 is Tennessee. Tennessee is 5-2. 16, Virginia at 6-1. Missouri at 15 at 6-1. Texas Tech is at 14 at 6-1. 13 is Oklahoma at 6-1. 12 is Notre Dame at 5-2. 11 is BYU at 7-0. 10 is Vanderbilt at 6-1. 9 Miami. They've dropped so far at 5-1. 8 is Ole Miss at 6-1. Georgia Tech is 7 at 7-0. Oregon is 6-1 at 6. 5 is Georgia at 6-1. Alabama is 4 at 6-1. Texas A&M is 3 at 7-0. Indiana is 2 at 7-0. And again, the Ohio State University is 1 at 7-0. Listen. Them Buckeyes is Buckeying, boy. They are some. That's some work. If smoke them if you got them. If y'all can get them. But they some work. All right, there we go. Oh, check this out. One thing before we end it for college football, we all know Cam Newton is he's making his way in the journalism phase and the journalism era of his career, and he's doing a great job. And he got Sports Take. He has his own podcast. He has 1 in 6 in sports now. He's just doing a lot of things, and so he's on He was on First Take, I think, with Skip and Ryan, and they were on the campus of HBC. I like what Cam does because he goes around with HBCUs, kind of puts some shine on the HBCUs because we miss out on a lot of those because the focus usually is the big schools, the PWIs, the Alabamas and Ohio States, but they go around to the HBCUs and give them some shine, and that's what I like. But today they was doing Cam Newton was about to get active with the mascot from Alabama A&M. The mascots were doing a race, and at the end of the race, the A&M mascot lost, and Cam was over there cheering on the winner. And I guess the A&M Bulldog must have bumped Cam on some like bogus stuff, and Cam pushed it back, and then Cam tried to slap the stuffing out that boy's helmet. He slapped that Bulldog face so hard, and Cam a big dude. He swung that arm back from like Mississippi. Pow! The dog kind of moved around. Cam's hat fell off, and the dog kept playing. The boy kept playing around, and Cam got serious. He pushed him, and then pushed him again. The boy still kind of listen. Play with your mama. Don't play with me. Cam said, "Yo, stop playing with me. Stop playing. Yo, stop." Like on some, it could get like that. And I'm gonna let y'all know. Everybody think Cam is a small individual. He is that's a big human. And he like contact. So I'm just saying, chill out. I'm pretty sure they're gonna talk about it on his podcast on 4th and 1. I'm interested to seeing what his take on it. It's kind of funny. I'm sorry, it's really funny. So with that being said, go Google that video. That's a good video, good funny video. Well, guys, that's all we got for What's Up. Oh no, is there any entertainment news? I'm sorry, we forgot all about the entertainment because I didn't write it down, but I did get some sheets over here. Where is it at? That's not it. That's sports. That's the If it didn't pop, if it didn't erase, it erased. No, it didn't. Here we go. Black Phone 2 dominates the box office, guys. The horror sequel, directed by Scott Dickerson and starring Ethan Hawke, has earned $42 million globally in its opening weekend, marking a strong performance of original horror films in 2025. Johnny Depp to star as Ebenezer in Ebenezer, A Christmas Carol. We're getting another Christmas Carol, guys. Yay! Johnny Depp is set to play Ebenezer Scrooge in a new adaptation of Charles Dickens's classic, directed by Ty West. This marks Depp's first major studio project since his defamation trial of the Amber Turd chick. That chick, disgusting. It Ends With Us sparks controversy. The filmed adaptation of Colin Hoover's novel has been embroiled in disputes between star Blake Lively and director Justin Baldoni. I'll try. Hold on. Baldoni. There we go. I actually tried that time, guys. With allegations of a hostile work environment and creative differences. Pop culture. Lady Gaga released a new disco pop track called "The Dead Dance." Maybe it's something to do. Directed by Tim Burton. There we go. I'm about to say maybe it got something to do with Halloween and Christmas. What's Nightmare Before Christmas? Huh? No, I guess. And Taylor Swift, her Life of a Showgirl album is doing its thing. It has 22 tracks. Dang, Taylor, 22 tracks? The album features 22 tracks and includes a unique marketing campaign with physical editions and a Spotify playlist. Oh, I thought somebody was outside fighting, y'all. Let's see. And that's all I have for entertainment. My esports commentator didn't give me any news this week. I guess there was nothing popping for him. So if it ain't nothing popping for him, it ain't nothing popping for us. Play Battlefield. That's what we're playing this weekend, guys. Battlefield 6 is in a home near you. Just go pay for it. If you want to buy it on Game Pass, I'm not, because Game Pass is screwing everybody over. So if you want to do it, do PC, do PlayStation. I'm going to do it on PlayStation, even though I am not a PlayStation player. But right now, I almost flicked off the camera. forget Microsoft and forget Xbox. I don't got nothing to do with y'all because y'all screwing us over. So forget y'all. So yeah, go ahead and play Battlefield 6. See y'all on it this weekend. But other than that, guys, that's all we got for the week. So stay tuned. Hope y'all enjoyed this. Hope y'all have a good time. Again, if we are always looking for commentators over here. What's Up Media? What's Up Entertainment? What's Up Media? If you want to be part of the What's Up News team, please let me know in the comment section down below. We are looking for commentators for politics, sports, and entertainment. That way, I ain't gotta do it all. Like I can let somebody else. Like we can bounce the ideas back and forth and have a nice banter here and there. So other than that, with that being said, I hope y'all have a blessed and wonderful week. Enjoy the football, enjoy the college games, enjoy food, fun, and friendship with family. That was great. That was a good one. I like that. But until next time, folks, I hope y'all be good, be cool, and be safe. Peace. Hit them with a clap, and we out.